Welcome to breaking news. A dramatic declaration from Caracas, Venezuela, has sent ripples across international legal and political circles. Nicolas Maduro, the embattled leader not recognized by Washington, is now claiming he is a prisoner of war, not a criminal defendant. This critical distinction carries profound implications. Maduro recently asserted he's prepared to be judged as a prisoner of war under international law, adamantly denying criminal defendant status. This extraordinary claim comes as the International Criminal Court, ICC, in The Hague continues its preliminary examination into alleged crimes against humanity committed under his regime. The ICC probe, investigating alleged extrajudicial killings, detentions, and torture, poses a significant legal threat to Maduro and his inner circle. Why this dramatic shift? The difference is monumental. A prisoner of war is typically a combatant captured during an armed conflict, protected by the Geneva Conventions with specific protections. A defendant, conversely, is an individual accused of a crime, subject to a criminal justice system, potentially facing arrest warrants and prosecution for offenses like mass murder or torture under ICC jurisdiction. By framing himself as a prisoner of war, Maduro attempts to elevate his status, to politicize any potential legal process. He seeks to cast himself not as a dictator overseeing a repressive government but as a combatant in a broader geopolitical struggle, perhaps hoping to invoke laws of armed conflict for protection. However, the ICC's mandate is specifically to prosecute individuals for war crimes, crimes against humanity, and genocide, regardless of status. For the United States, recognizing Juan Guaidó and sanctioning Maduro, this declaration changes little. Washington views Maduro as illegitimate, whose government systematically violated human rights. The U.S. consistently calls for accountability for atrocities in Venezuela, including potential ICC action. Legal experts are already scrutinizing this move. They argue Maduro's claim is highly unlikely to hold water under international law, given the ICC's investigation. The ICC is probing alleged systematic abuses against civilians by their government, not a traditional international armed conflict. Prisoner of war status is generally reserved for interstate conflicts. This declaration appears more like a desperate, albeit bold, political maneuver, a preemptive strike intended to complicate any future attempts to detain or prosecute him. It frames him to allies as a victim of a Western legal assault, not an accountable leader, and sends a defiant message domestically. Ultimately, the International Criminal Court is expected to proceed with its mandate, unswayed by such rhetorical ploys. The court's focus remains on gathering evidence and determining whether there is sufficient basis to issue arrest warrants. Maduro's words are significant, as they expose the lengths an embattled leader might go to evade justice, but its effectiveness is highly doubtful. Stakes for Venezuela and international justice remain extraordinarily high. We'll continue to follow this developing story. Stay with us for further updates.